How the fuck do we start this video?
I don't know. Dude,
How the fuck do we start this video? We just started. Okay, I'm gonna give myself 20 seconds. You know what?
if you're wearing a Blowski, my name's Witowski.
That was beautiful. Okay, that's how we're starting the video. All right, guys. Welcome to our Black Label Society / Zakk Sabbath Tour Setlist Prediction video 2026 of Doom. In this video, we're going to try to predict what happens in the Black Label Society setlist and the Zakk Sabbath setlist. Okay, so it's probably going to end up being two different videos, but we'll see. The first one we're going to do is Black Label. Each person, we're both big Black Label fans, right?
I'd say you more than me, but...
Probably me more than him, but him
I'm
as
a
well.
fan.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
a
a
fan.
fan. He's been to a lot of shows. He knows the songs. Like, he's a Black Label fan, right? We got Boozed, Bruised, and Broken Bone in the background. Hopefully that doesn't get copyrighted, but we're going to do...
Probably will.
Nah, no, nobody cares about this channel. Okay. Yeah, okay. So we're going to do what we can. All right. So basically the format of this video is we have a rule, or we have rules for our game that we made, which I might put up on screen or I might not. If I don't, you know it's because I gave up on editing this video. Okay? So just know that, all right? All right. So we're gonna start with Taylor's Black Label Society Setlist Prediction.
All
What do you
right.
got for the first song, buddy?
Well, for our first song, going off of prior set lists I've seen,
Okay.
and also just my better judgment, I went with Lord Humongous.
You did.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I feel like that's a fucking safe option there.
That's not a bad option.
I feel like, what was like the first one that came out of the new songs that they dropped?
It was the second.
Second?
Yeah. But they did start their only 2025 show.
Oh yeah, and the first one's Gallows.
Yeah, it was Gallows. Yeah,
But,
first
yeah,
one was
that's
Gallows.
kind of what a 2025.
They started their only 2025 show with Lord Humongous. So you're predicting they're going to keep doing that?
I think it's safe to assume that they're going to keep doing that.
It's not a bad guess, but I could see Name and Blood as well.
I could see that too.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like just safe to play it safe.
Yeah, the thing about Name and Blood is I don't know how they would do the curtain drop with like the slow build up because it starts with like soft guitar. And then he sings a little bit, so I just don't know where the curtain would drop.
I think Lord Humongous is just like...
But yeah, Lord Humongous is just riff,
it's just
drop,
epic.
Drop when the drums come in, and it's very simple, right?
If I'll be honest, like, if I were to choose like a song out of the new songs I really want them to open with, it'd be Broken and Blind, because I think that drum intro would be epic.
that would be fucking sick.
But like, I just don't see them doing that.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do it either.
So I think Lord Humongous.
It's safe to say it's Lord Humongous or Name and Blood for the first song.
For my next one, number 2, I did Heart of Darkness.
Because that's what they did second.
Because that's what they did second.
2025. Yeah.
Which I feel like it's just like, they're the type of band that, like, they'll change it up, but they'll also, like...
They don't change it up that much.
No, not that much.
Let's be honest, Heart of Darkness has been in the set list since 2014.
That's what I mean. Like...
Yeah.
And they're getting older.
And
I think
like,
they just want to have
a
foolproof set list.
Yeah.
So I think Heart of Darkness.
But, like, caveat, why the fuck has Heart of Darkness been in the set list for, like, 11 years?
Dude. Well,
it's a cool song.
That's another one that's like, if I were to choose another one off that album that I want to hear in that place.
Yeah.
Like, for me personally. Yeah, that's what I wanted to put there.
The Flood. We don't have to mince words, it's Stand the Flood.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to put there.
Alright, but...
And then...
Like, if they hadn't played Heart of Darkness since the album came out, I would have loved Heart of Darkness. But they've been playing it for 11 years straight. So, like, I'm okay if they don't play Heart of Darkness.
I'm okay if they don't.
Yeah.
If they do,
yeah,
I will not be disappointed.
But here's the thing. We know they're going to play Heart of Darkness anyway, so it doesn't matter.
If they don't play it there, it's going to come in at some point in the set list.
Yeah. It's going to come in. And he's going to go like this before they do it.
And then, number 3, I feel like it was also a safe bet. Yeah. Destroy and Conquer.
Yeah. As soon as that song came out, they played it every show.
Yeah, so...
I would not be surprised with Destroy and Conquer.
I don't really have any specific reasoning other than...
Okay, so you're going Lord Humongous, Heart of Darkness, and then they stop, they do a guitar switch, and the Destroy and Conquer.
Yep.
Okay.
And then, after that, we got Suffer and Overdue.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so they didn't play that for a long time. Like, they didn't play it since like 2008 or something, and then they brought it back on the 2018 tour, and it was a banger. Like, it was so good live. They played it so well. They played it for a couple of years, and then they haven't played it since like 2020, I think. Or no, 2019. They haven't played it since 2019. And I could totally see them bringing that one back. So I like that prediction. So number 4 is something.
Yeah, like, I think I could see them doing that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I seen in prior playlists, they do, like, in that spot, like, Destruction Overdrive, right?
Yeah, Destruction Overdrive. Yeah,
which
that's a go-to that they've been going to for so long.
Which I feel like if they're going to switch it up, that's where they would possibly switch it up.
Yeah. Well, one thing about Destruction Overdrive is, like, you know the song Room of Nightmares? Off
I know it, I just can't think of it at the moment.
If I had voting powers in Black Label Society, I would make Room of Nightmares the new Destruction Overdrive.
Like in that place, like the 4th song.
It's like, it's in the same key, it's the same length, it's like the same feel, but it's different. And it has a really cool guitar solo.
I can see that.
Yeah, man.
Well,
Room of Nightmares for new Destruction Overdrive. You heard it here first.
You hear that, Zach?
Yeah, Zach.
And then after that, you know, I can see them fucking slowing it down.
Okay. 4 songs in, eh?
Yeah, I can see them in the, I guess, the 5th song.
Yeah, they've done that before. They've done that before.
I can see them doing an early slowdown, and I feel like this is also more just like, I want to hear this. Okay. But I could see them fucking, probably unpopular, Forever and a Day. I could fucking...
Dude, I really like that song.
Yeah, I could see them fucking talk. I mean, honestly, it's more so I just want to see them play it.
I would love to see them play that song.
I don't know how likely it is, but
it's
I think
I
think that'd be a fucking sick one in that spot.
That would be, yeah, I would love to see Forever and a Day for a ballad that they throw out. Like, that song is a banger. It has a really cool guitar solo. I think they might have Dario play it, but I don't know. Like, Dario plays piano too, so I don't know who would be playing the solo and who would
True, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, that's the thing you have to think about with Black Label.
Yeah,
it's like,
true.
They both play piano, and sometimes they switch who plays the solo, so. But yeah, I would want Zakk to play the solo, but I mean, I could see Dario doing it. Like, Dario kills all the solos too. Like, yeah, so Forever and a Day. Alright, cool.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I want to hear. And then
I would love Forever and a Day.
I think after that, they're going to speed it back up again. I think they're going to... I got The Gallows at like number 6.
I will tell you, The Gallows is guaranteed.
No, I know it's guaranteed, but it's more of like a where in the set. And I think it's going to go into number 6.
Okay, around 6? Okay.
Around 6 to 8 range.
I also think that. I'm pretty sure that's what I predicted as well. Okay, but the thing about Gallows is, my actual prediction is Zakk is going to find it too hard to sing. Because they played it one time, they played it in 2024 at Berserkus, and you hear him singing and it's like he's clearly stretching, he's clearly struggling for it, right? Yeah. And so my actual prediction for Gallows is they're going to play it for the first like 3 weeks of the tour, and then they're going to take it off the set list, and they're going to put Broken and Blind in. That is my prediction.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You heard it here first. If I get that right, I win Black Label Society. It's my band now.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, I can't argue with that.
Yep.
I won't have a
rebuttal. Just make sure it's recording.
Yeah, that would really.
I'm not going to edit this out. Okay, no, we're good. We're good.
That would really fucking suck if we just have been recording for the past 10 minutes.
Yeah.
After that, I got A Love Unreal.
That's a lock. They played that every show since that song came out.
That's what I mean.
They're playing A Love Unreal.
I think that's the same, like 6 to 8 range.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, so this one's where it gets a little sketchy.
Okay.
Normally, I'd guess In This River.
Okay.
But, which I'm still skeptical as to, I think they probably will play it. But I think Ozzy's song is going to be a slower song. So I think in place of In This River, they're going to play Ozzy's song.
So you think they're going to take out In This River and they're going to play Ozzy's song?
I just like, for the moment.
Yeah. I can't like,
I'm not like saying it's a guaranteed, it's just what I feel. If there was ever a time they would take out In This River, it would be to play Ozzy's song. But
I agree with you.
But like, there's still a high chance they play In This River.
My prediction has In This River and Ozzy's song. I think they're going to play both.
I don't know. See, like, for me, I just feel like for Black Label, Ozzy's song and In This River and another slow song, I feel like
dude, they did like 4 slow songs in the 2018-2019 tour.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I just think if there's gonna be one song there, and Ozzy song is guaranteed.
Ozzy song is guaranteed after. Was it March 27th? The Detroit show is the first time we're playing Ozzy song. That's gonna be hype. We're going like 2 days after that. So we're going to see
March 29th, man?
Yeah, March 29th in Toronto. Toronto chapter.
So like, yeah, I think fuck. Now you got me second guessing myself, but I'm sticking with it.
Yeah, you wrote a prediction, buddy.
I think Ozzy song's gonna be number 8.
Okay.
After that, I got I don't know if I agree with this order anymore, but I'm sticking with it. Number 9, I got Funeral Bell.
Funeral Bell, I would be shocked that they didn't play.
Yeah.
And I could see it coming out of a ballad because they have that new intro tape now that they've been playing, like the Funeral Bell intro tape. Yeah.
I don't even know the fucking.
They did it last time we saw them to start the show. But like anyway, they've been playing an intro tape before Funeral Bell now. When before they never did that.
Well, I think that's I think that's kind of a lock as a song they play. I don't know if it's that order.
Funeral Bell's a bang.
Yeah. Number 10, I got Set You Free because that's another song I feel like they love
that song.
Since that dropped, they play that every
They play that every time. They love that song. I think Set You Free is guaranteed.
And then I only fucking got 13 songs here. So now I got the last 3.
By the way, in our rules, we did try to give people points for guessing the right number of songs. So that's why we have like different numbers of songs because we're trying to get it right. But
yeah, well,
maybe I'll explain the rules. Maybe I won't.
I think because they got the usual 3 bands, I think they're going to play like 13, maybe max 15 songs.
13 to 15.
But I'm gonna go with 13. Okay. And so these last 3, I'm gonna do, which I feel like it's kind of like a lock. Fire It Up, Suicide Messiah, Stillborn.
Okay. Those are all going to happen.
Yeah.
You're right.
Which
you're
like,
correct
be
on
like,
those. You're correct on those.
And they'll all be like the last 3 songs.
Yeah.
That
order what they've been doing recently, it'll be those 3 songs.
That order, like I don't know.
It could be Suicide Messiah before Fire It Up.
I think Stillborn will always be last.
Stillborn's last for sure.
But I think like those 3 for sure.
Yeah.
Should I do my wild cards now, or do you want to do your list first?
What do you think, chat? Just kidding. Do your wild cards. Okay, so wild cards they're anytime predictions. So he's not predicting a place in the set list for the song to be. He's just predicting like at any point in the set list, are they going to play this song? Right? So like he did his number like 1 to 13, and we're going to record that, and we're going to like have our points based off of that. But he's also adding his wild card predictions, which is 5 songs, and they can be anywhere in the set list.
All right. Should I go?
Yeah.
So my first one on the wild cards list here is Broken and Blind.
Yeah.
Because it's a new song, and personally, I really want to find it.
I would love to see that song.
I think that one would be a sick fucking...
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it'd be a sick intro song.
I do too. They're not going to do it.
They're not.
But they would be so sick.
But I wouldn't be surprised if they played it at some point.
Yeah.
My second one, I just really want to hear it. Gospel of Lies.
They need to play that song, man.
Like how good would that be fucking live?
That riff cannot never be played live. That riff is, dude, the first time we listened to Doom Crew Inc. and they played that riff.
Like, oh my god.
I was doing somersaults. I was literally doing somersaults on the couch. When I heard that riff, I'm not even kidding. He can attest to it.
Oh, his fucking jaw was wide open.
Yeah, my jaw was on the floor, man. Dude, Gospel of Lies, I can't believe they never played that song live. They need to play that song.
Dude, that one would be so good live.
Okay.
Number 3, I got Disbelief.
Really?
Yeah,
They're gonna go that deep.
Well, I just think that's a fucking great song.
It is.
I think it'd be a great...
One of their best riffs, one of his best solos. It's so cool.
I think that'd just go over so well live.
Maybe so.
I think it would go over so well. Like I said, my wild cards are kind of just songs I want to hear them play. Fair. My 4th one I got is Doomsday Jesus.
Banger.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've ever played it, but that is a banger.
Yeah. And then number 5, I got Damn the Flood, which I'm surprised they haven't played that one.
They haven't played it in so long. They played it on the Catacombs tour, and it was really good.
I think,
But they've never brought it back since then.
I think it's just a stellar song.
Yeah, it's a really cool song, and the solo is insane. They need to play Damn the Flood again. They need to play Damn the Flood again. Zakk, if you hear this, you need to play Damn the Flood again.
If you're gonna replace Heart of Darkness with a song off the same album,
for fuck's sake,
Damn the Flood.
Heart of Darkness has been in the set list 11 years. We need one different song from Catacombs of the Black Vatican. Okay, please.
I think that's fucking epic. I think that'd be epic.
Yeah, that'd be epic. If Damn the Flood comes on, I'm done. Like, I'll lose it.
And yeah, that's my list here.
Okay, I like the list. Let me see if I can remember it. Lord Humongous, Heart of Darkness, Destroy and Conquer, Suffering Overdue, Forever and a Day, Gallows,
Yep.
Set You Free?
No, Love Unreal.
Love Unreal, then Set You Free.
No, Ozzy Song, Funeral Bell, then Set You Free.
Okay, so Set You Free is after the slow songs. Okay.
Yeah. Well, now that you say it, like, fuck.
Yeah. And then what?
Then I got a Fired Up, Suicide Messiah, Stillborn.
Okay, I mean, that's probably pretty accurate.
I feel
like
a
pretty accurate set list.
I feel like those last three are like in that order. I'm pretty confident on those.
You didn't put Name and Blood in the set list.
No, I didn't.
Holy shit. Okay.
I just like I don't know.
Personally, I think Name and Blood is a lock. They're playing Name and Blood. Like, that song has kind of taken off. Like, a lot of people really like that song. And it's clear that Zakk likes that song because he's been playing it in all the interviews.
Okay.
I think Name and Blood is a lock.
See, like, my personal favorite of this four is Broken and Blind, so I personally would rather see Broken and Blind.
I like Broken and Blind too. Okay.
But
it's my turn?
Yeah, I guess. Let me see if I got yours.
Yeah, he has a picture of mine because we're filming on my phone. By the way.
It's good.
Booze, Bruise, and Broken Bone. What a great DVD. Okay, so.
Not looking?
You're not looking? Okay.
Not looking. I did see the first song.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. Okay, we're going to start with mine now. Alright. So, similar to Taylor, I also predicted Lord Humongous.
Wow.
Yeah.
You were fucking busting my balls there.
I am.
Shit.
Yeah. I could see Name and Blood, but like I said, I don't know how they're going to do the curtain drop on it. So I'm picking Lord Humongous because it's just more simple. And like I said, they did their only 2025 show with Lord Humongous. So I'm going Lord Humongous off the hop, okay? And then like Taylor, I'm also going Heart of Darkness for the second song.
Good guess.
Heart of Darkness.
Good guess.
It's in every set list they do. They never don't play Heart of Darkness. They played it second in the last show they did. They're going to play Heart of Darkness. I don't know why. I guess Zakk likes that song. It's a cool song.
Yeah.
But like, it's been in the set list 11 years. You could switch it out for something else.
I definitely think it could, but it's like I said, like if they end up playing that, like I'll never be disappointed.
No, I won't play it. It's got a good riff. It's got a cool solo.
I'll never be disappointed hearing that.
Yeah, no, it's a good song. It's just like if they hadn't played it for 11 years, I'd be hyped about them playing it.
No, that's fair. That's definitely fair.
Yeah. Okay. So that's two songs, right? Then they're gonna do a guitar switch, and they're gonna go to Name and Blood, the new song, and they can play Name and Blood.
You see, I don't hate that choice. Yeah. I think it's like when I say it's a lock.
It's a lock. I'm sorry, it's a lock. He's been playing every interview he's done. He's been playing that song on the guitar.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like it kind of depends. When's the album come out? The 27th or the 28th? 27th.
Yeah.
I feel like it depends on how like the new album goes over, and like what the reviews are like on the new songs. Because like you never know, they might drop like one of those, you know.
Eventually, but not 2 days after the show. Like
you never know.
We're predicting the Toronto show on the 29th. All right.
Dude, you never know.
Yeah. I think Name and Blood is a lie.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Name and Blood is happening, guys. Name and Blood. Alright, so Name and Blood into Funeral Bell. There is something interesting about this because Name and Blood is half a step down from Funeral Bell. And so this would require them to play Funeral Bell in a tuning they've never played it in before. But it is like the same, the lowest string is in their version of B from their tuning. So it's the same, like, that you play it the same on the guitar. So it would be a new tuning for them to play Funeral Bell in. But they've been doing that with a few songs lately. They did that with Overlord. Because that's got really high notes. And then the last tour, they were playing that way lower than they've ever played it before.
But do you think they fucking, debuting a song, do you think they played in a different key?
No. Name and Blood would be in the key that Name and Blood is in. I'm talking about Funeral Melody.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then.
Yeah, I'm caught up.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay, so after Funeral Bell, I'm going beginning at last. That's very common to play after Funeral Bell. It's in the same configuration of the guitar. It would also be the first time that beginning and last is played in that key. But with Zakk's voice, I think they're gonna lower that one too, because they just keep lowering stuff, right? And it's in the same tuning as Funeral Bell. So I think we got Name and Blood, Funeral Bell into beginning at last for the next 3 songs, and that's our first 5 songs. Okay, then gonna be another guitar change, and then we're gonna get to intro tape to Bleed For Me. All right, so they haven't played Bleed For Me since like the 2022 tour, I think, but that's been a live staple for their show like all throughout the years. So I think it's a lot that they bring back Bleed For Me.
You said since when?
Since 2022. They didn't play it when they were opening for Anthrax in any of the shows. Yeah. So I think Bleed For Me is like...
I don't hate that guess.
Yeah, I think Bleed For Me is guaranteed because they always play that song, but they haven't played it in so long that they're definitely going to Bleed For Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, like, I don't disagree with that guess. I just think I could see them doing like a lot of like stuff off like post like 2014 albums.
Yeah.
I feel like I can just see it.
I would love that because I love Grimace Hits and I love Catacombs and I love Doom Parade. So.
Yeah.
But I think Bleed For Me is guaranteed. I think they have so many songs that are like locks at this point in their career where it's like they can't do too much.
Yeah.
With switching out stuff. But they could switch out Harder Darkness. You know what I'm saying?
They could do that.
They could get rid of Harder Darkness.
They probably won't.
They won't. But they should.
They should.
They should get rid of Harder Darkness, but they won't. They won't do it. Okay. So after Bleed For Me, it's going to transition into Rose Petal Garden. You know, that's been a like an in and out song throughout their entire career. It's one of their coolest songs. It's got one of Zakk's coolest solos ever.
Dude, it's off the first album, man.
It's off the first album, yeah.
I fucking like that one.
It is a really cool song. It's a really cool
epic.
song. And yeah, it's in the same tuning as Bleed For Me. I could see them doing this because they always bring this song back, but it's not an every tour thing, and they didn't play it in the last one, so I could see them doing this, right?
Yeah, epic ones.
Yeah. Then we have the Gallows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like same
Gallows, they're
spot.
playing the Gallows. They like the Gallows. They played at Berserkus. They're gonna play the Gallows.
I think we had it around the same spot.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. I think we did.
Like around the 6 to 8 range.
Yeah, mine's an 8. Yours was in 6, but they're gonna play the Gallows. Like I said, when he sang this at Berserkus, he was pushing it. So my prediction is they're gonna take this off the tour, but it's not gonna be off by the time we see it. Okay. So after Gallows is going to be Set You Free, obviously like we already talked about.
That one's kind of a lot.
They're going to play Set You Free. They really like that song. They play that every time. Set You Free. All right. Now I have like the slower song section of the set list. So I'm starting it off with Blessed Hell Ride. Sometimes they start off the slow section with Blessed Hell Ride. Sometimes they end it. My prediction is they're going to start it with Blessed Hell Ride this time. There's not really a reason for that. It's just like that. That's what I'm imagining.
The only reason I disagree with them putting that in there is just because of like, I just don't think, like I don't think the set is gonna go as long as you have.
Yeah, I have 17 songs, and as soon as we started talking, like after we made our predictions, as soon as we started talking about our predictions, I realized I probably made the set list too long because they're also playing a Zakk Sabbath set right before, and it's gonna be really hard on his voice to do like, let's say a 2-hour set list of Black Label and an hour-long set list of Zakk Sabbath right before that every night. Like most of the shows on this tour are night after night after night. They don't have days off in between.
Yeah.
So.
Like that's the only reason I would say like this one's kind of like I can see them taking it.
It's borderline. It's borderline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be surprised they played it, but like.
Yeah, you wouldn't be surprised, but also like you could see them taking it.
Yeah.
Blessed Hell Ride. Yeah. Yeah, like I probably put too many songs in my prediction anyway. Because after Blessed Hell Ride in this river, this guy thinks they're gonna take it out of the set list. Th're not gonna take it out of the set list. They're gonna play.
Okay, let me explain my thoughts here. I don't necessarily think they could take it out. I just think if they were to take it out, Ozzy's song would be a song they would replace it with.
Okay.
And I made my decision prior,
Yeah.
and I'm sticking with it based on false confidence.
I respect that. But they aren't going to take it out. And they're
Probably
gonna play
not, but
they're gonna play in this river.
You know, if they do, I will get those points.
You will get those points, and I will lose those points. But they won't. Anyway,
We'll see.
after In This River, they're gonna okay, so In This River they're gonna throw the pictures of Dimebag and Vinny over the amps like they always do. And then they're gonna throw pictures of Oz over the amps like they always do. One of them's gonna be an old one, like in the 80s, the other one's gonna be a more recent one. That's my prediction.
Yeah.
Then they're gonna do Ozzy song. We don't even know what Ozzy song sounds like.
No, it could be a fucking fast song. It could be like Paranoid.
It could be like
Who the fuck knows?
But I don't think so. I think
Probably
it's
not.
gonna be a piano song. I think. Here's the thing. They said they recorded the guitar solo with like Zakk's original Les Paul that he recorded. What's it called? In a Rust for the Wicked on like the first Ozzy album he did with Ozzy.
Okay.
So they recorded the solo with that guitar. I hope they play that guitar live, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think what's gonna happen is they're gonna have Dario play the solo, like they do with In This River, which is gonna disappoint me.
And fucking Zakk on fucking piano.
Zakk's going to be on piano, and I'm gonna be disappointed because I want to see him do that solo, even though I don't know the solo. And I know Dario's gonna do a really good job, and I'm gonna be disappointed anyway. That's part of it. Nothing against Dario. I like Dario.
I think it'll be heartfelt though.
100%. I would love it if they brought out that original Les Paul, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I think they're just gonna have Dario on a wild audio, and it's gonna be what it is. And it's still gonna be good, but I'm personally gonna be disappointed about that. All right.
I just saw your wild card list. I'm sorry.
Get off.
I'm not looking.
Okay.
I'm not looking.
Okay. Because after Ozzy's song, they're gonna do the intro tape to Trample Down Below. Once again, they're gonna bring this song back. They played this every time since it came out, and it's a really cool song. It's the only Black Label song that's in 5/4, and they play it every single time. Personally, I don't need it to be played every time, but they're going to play it, and so I'm just gonna accept that. And they're gonna play Trample Down Below after Ozzy's song. I'm predicting it. It's another thing like Heart of Darkness, where it's like it's been in the set since it came out for no reason, and they're not going to take it out. So I'm predicting Trample Down Below.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to throw that one in my list.
Yeah,
too, but
they play it every time. It's a cool song, but it doesn't need to be in the set list. They have other cool songs. Anyway, after Trample Down Below, we got A Love Unreal.
yeah, that's a lock.
Yeah, they
At
always
some
play
point.
Love Unreal.
At some point.
They love that song, and I love that song too. Like, if there was any of the songs that they would keep that they always play, like Heart of Darkness, Trample Down Below, Love Unreal, I would keep A Love Unreal because that guitar solo is fucking insane, and the riff is amazing, and the song overall is really good. But yeah, that's another one where it's like I don't need that song to happen. I would prefer something else, but they're going to play it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All right, and then I got the same three to end the show: Suicide Messiah, Fired Up, and Stillborn.
Basically the same order.
Basically the same order, yeah.
Like my last three when I put it, I'm like,
It's gonna be those. Yeah,
Suicide Messiah and Fired Up are interchangeable.
yeah, they are.
I feel like.
Okay, sometimes they do Suicide Messiah earlier in the set list, but lately they've been doing it later, and I think they're
feel
gonna
like
continue that
I
trend.
feel like with what they got right now, they
Yeah,
will.
yeah, they're gonna continue that trend. All right. So that's my set list. So we may or may not put up the points. If we don't, it's because I don't know how to edit. All right.
What your wild cards?
Did you do your wild cards?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do my wild cards now. Broken and Blind.
Yep.
All right, it's the only other single off the new album,
I agree with that.
and I would not be surprised if I played it at all. I just don't think they're going to, but I think they might. All right, so it's on my wild card, and it's got a great riff. If they play that riff live, I will be happy. It will tickle my ears in just the right way. Yeah. Next prediction, we got Super Terrorizer.
See, that's what I spotted earlier on his wild card list.
Yeah,
Like,
I
holy
need
fuck.
that song. I need that song.
I also need that, and I agree with that.
Yeah.
But I wish I put that in mine.
Yeah, I need, like, and here's the thing. Zakk knows that song exists.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he talks about it in interviews. Whenever anyone Yeah.
He knows about Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, he knows about Limp Bizkit, yeah. Like, whenever anyone asks him about Stronger Than Death, he always brings up the song Super Terrorizer. So we know that that song is in his brain about songs that are on Stronger Than Death that they used to play. And also, I was watching a recent interview, like, from a couple months ago in Berlin or something, where he was talking about songs, like, deep cuts that they might bring back, and he mentioned Super Terrorizer. So I could see them doing this.
I think that would be epic.
Yeah, the only thing is, what does he say in the breaks? Like, does he still say Limp Bizkit sucks
He's
dick?
in his fucking 60s now, or late 50s?
59, he's 59.
Dude, he's like...
Does he say Limp Bizkit sucks dick still?
I would
or
be
what
in
does he say?
support. I would be in support just for the vibe.
Oh, it'd be amazing. I'm gonna yell Limp Bizkit sucks dick if they play that song. But I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what he would say in the break. He would say something. It would probably be like, just like Toronto chapter or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd probably be that. Alright, then we got Crazy Horse.
Yeah.
So the reason I predict Crazy Horse is because, one, it's one of their coolest songs ever. It's really awesome. And they haven't played it since 2011. And they recently uploaded a video of Zakk playing the solo on a Crazy Horse, like within the last few years. So that means he remembers that the song exists. So I'm thinking they're gonna bring it back at some point, and why not now? That's basically the entire argument. It's like, he knows the song exists, it's one of their coolest songs, they're gonna bring it back at some point, so why not now? That's my argument. Crazy Horse. Next we got Spoke in the Wheel. I took out Spoke in the Wheel for Ozzy's song. By the way, Spoke in the Wheel is playing right now.
That's a sign.
They've played this song like pretty much every show since 1999, so I'm predicting Spoke in the Wheel. And then my last wild card is Concrete Jungle. They used to play this before Stillborn every time until like the last few years when they weren't headlining or they were like co-headlining. And so I think they're just gonna bring it back. I think they're just gonna do the Concrete Jungle and the Stillborn thing like they always used to do. Or at least that's my wild card prediction. That's my wild card prediction. Concrete Jungle. Alright. Thank you for watching. Put your prediction in the comments. And maybe we'll see you at the shows. Lead Black Label.
Limp Bizkit sucks cock.